Hi, so we're having a focus on e-commerce sites this month. So I thought it'd just be interesting to look back at a few that we've done in the relatively recent past, just pick out some kind of slightly unusual characteristics just to explain the breadth of what we can do. So this is our boutique, probably our most recent e-commerce site, ladies' clothing. And it's kind of a classic e-commerce site in many ways. You know, we've got kind of promotional stuff to start with, then we've got a list of categories. We've got stuff in the sale, and we've got kind of new arrivals. So different kind of sections going around the homepage before you get into the kind of products themselves. You can also see here we've got Clear Pay as a payment option. So that's a bit like Klarna, which allows you to make purchases over several payments. And just I bring that up just to illustrate the fact that we can integrate a number of different payment providers. You've got Stripe and PayPal are two that people have heard of, but there's more kind of unusual or kind of more fully featured ones like ClearPay and Klarna that we have. So the next one, this is Evening Star Jewelry, and the reason for showing you this is again a sort of classic e-commerce site in many ways, pictures of products in blocks. The difference and the reason I wanted to bring this one up is that this is a wholesale only site. So this is aimed at retailers who are going to stock these items of jewelry. And as you can see, instead of a price, it says log in to see price. So you have to create an account. You then see the pricing and you can make the orders for your wholesale account. This one is a bit more of a colourful site. The last two are quite minimal. This is, as you can see, it's natural dog food, and again follows a relatively tried and tested formula. But I wanted to show you this one particularly because we have quite a lot of different variations within the products on this one. And it shows in a nice sort of pop-up window. We've got different weight options in this case, and you can have all sorts of product attributes, color, size, particularly if it's clothing or something. And that's how that can be displayed, just one option. Here we have Eagle Apparel, which is golf apparel, as you can see. Again, very much sort of lifestyle site, and they're heavily into promotion on this site. So again, another way of laying stuff out. This is an interesting site. So Coming From a Good Place specializes in gift boxes. And you can create a gift box for your employees or to send out to friends. And this has a very unusual feature in it, which is this pick and mix, create your own box. So I can just add the different products that I want into my own box, and then I can check out accordingly as I would on a normal site. Here's another slightly unusual e-commerce site. So this is Allen Organs, which, as you can see, make organs for church, for theatre, that kind of thing. Now this isn't really an e-commerce site because you can't buy these online. The reason for that is simply that they're generally one-off, quite expensive items, but it does use an e-commerce structure as a catalogue. So each one of these has a click through to a page of more detail, and then you're invited to inquire via a contact form. But as I say, it is basically under the hood, it's an e-commerce site. Again, this is another slightly unusual one. This is the National Restaurant Brokers, which is an American company specializing in selling restaurant businesses. Now, we do a number of business broker websites through a company called Vertica, who are our CRM partner, and they specialize in CRM systems for the business brokers. And this is just one of many sites that we've done through them. So there are listings of businesses for sales, and these are powered by a CRM system. So it's not really e-commerce, but I'm just throwing it in because I think it's another flavor. This is a whiskey distillery in Scotland. Again, lovely minimal design site, maximizing the beautiful photography they have on here. And there's various different kind of e-commerce features that are available on this site. One thing I haven't pointed out is, most of these will have a shopping cart. In this case, it slides out from the right, which is quite nice. Nothing in it at the moment. This is an unusual site for us because it's the first e-commerce site that we did that is dual language. So we're looking at the English version as well, but it's an Austrian company and the primary language is in German. I do speak a little bit of rusty German, so it's kind of useful on this project, but quite unusual for us. And if I switch back to German, you'll see that it reloads this page, but shows you the German language in this case. Just running a little bit slowly today. There we go. So on this, again, a slightly unusual site. This is Ask a Pilot, which is run by two airline pilots, and they, amongst other things, they offer advice and booklets for sale. You can see there's some free options, and these are mostly downloadable products in this case. So this is the main reason for showing you this site. Those downloadable products generate a one-time usable link that's specific to the customer that's buying it, so that it can't be shared around. And they then get a copy of the file. In this case, it'll be PDFs. So I hope that gives you a little flavor of some of the kind of breadth of what we do. We've done hundreds of e-commerce sites, probably thousands over the years, all sorts of different flavors and shapes and sizes. If you're interested in having a chat about yours, please do let me know. Thank you.